Good evening, my dear brothers and sisters. And once more, I greet all of you a happy Easter. And we thank the Lord for gathering us this evening around the table of His Word and the Sacrament to thank Him for the many blessings we continue to receive and to ask the Lord that He may continue to shepherd us in the coming days. And as I've said at the beginning of our Eucharist, every fourth Sunday of Easter, we also call this Sunday the Good Shepherd Sunday, as we have heard it from our Gospel today. And in a particular way, we also celebrate today the World Day of Prayer for Vocations, most especially vocations to the priesthood and the religious life. Kaya po sa pasimula ng pagdinilay nito ay ang aming pong patuloy na paanyaya lalo't higit sa mga katulad ko, sa mga katulad naming mga kabataan na tugunin ang tawag ng Panginoon sa pagpapari at marahil sa mga tinatawag bilang mga maging relihiyoso at relihiyosa. No? Hindi naman po nakakalungkot maging pari. No? Halata po ba? No? Hindi naman ho kami nagugutom. Halata ba? No? Hindi naman kami nag-iisa. Halata ba? No? May pamilya ho kami dito. No? Ito pong Manila Cathedral family namin. Ano? And we pray that there will be vocations to the priesthood and religious life more here in our Archdiocese. As we celebrate Good Shepherd Sunday, it is beautiful to focus our attention to this shepherd. And every time we celebrate this Sunday, we always hear this, I know, close to your heart psalm. Marahil, kabisado ng marami ito sa inyo. No? Psalm 23, the Psalm of the Good Shepherd. And a lot of details are there pertaining to what was happening or what's the service of a good shepherd. And what struck me in this gospel or this psalm were these words: "You spread the table before me in the sight of my foes. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows." You spread the table before me in the sight of my foes. Pinaghanda mo ako ng isang dulang. What could be this table? Table, as you may think of it now, is the table. The banquet, food. No? Hahandaan ng pastol ang kanyang tupa ng mga makakain. But you know, there is another interpretation. How would shepherds use the term table? When shepherds would say, we will take care, we will make a table, it is the table of the green grass. Ito yung halamanan. Kaya kapag sinabi ng mga apostol, we will bring the sheep to the table, it means either they will pasture them or they will bring them to the green valley. And before they bring their sheep to that table, what would shepherds do is this: they would check if the table is safe. Titignan nila, baka yung mga halaman ay panay tinik. At kapag panay tinik, hindi pwede yan sa mga tupa ko, masasaktan sila. They would see if the soil is in a way healthy. And if it is healthy, it's habitable, pwede sila doon. Kapag nakita nila na iyong table ay safe, no? Maayos, marahil malayo sa gulo, then po pwede nilang ilagay po doon yung kanilang mga tupa. And maybe you might also recognize, you spread the table before me in the sight of my foes. You know that sheep and wolves won't be friends. Kahit ba mayroong hinandang lamesa o dulang ang kanilang mga pastol, naroroon pa rin ang mga kaaway nila. But again, what would shepherds do? They stay near the table of their sheep. Because, my dear sisters and brothers, in the experience of the shepherd and his sheepfold, the shepherd will continue to assure the sheep, everything will be all right. He will continue to assure his sheep, everything will be bright for you. And in the midst of these woes or foes that you have, I will be your might. Ang ibibigay ko sa iyo, panglaw, ang ibibigay ko sa iyo ay tapang, at ang pag-ibig ko sa iyo ay tama. This was the experience of our readings today. Peter stood once more in the midst of these people, preaching about the resurrection of Jesus. And the people told him, now we believe, what else can we do? And thus they were baptized. They believed that in Jesus, Christians grew. Dahil tinanglawan sila ng tao, ng pagkatao ni Jesus. Shepherds would continue to lighten our questions and our doubts. Shepherds in the face of Jesus, in the letter of Saint Peter in our second reading, is but our source of might, ating pundasyon ng tapang. Dahil sa kanyang pagbibigay ng sarili, ito yung ating titingalaan na pastol na tapang ang ibinibigay sa atin. Shepherds will not only be as sweet and soft and consoling as they can be, they will be as firm as they can be. They give you might. But all the more, my dear brothers and sisters, shepherds will assure you everything will be all right. When shepherds or sheep, rather, would hear voices of others, they won't follow that voice. But a shepherd who knows them by name, leads them out, would continue to be a magnet of these sheep, letting them realize, in my presence, in my heart, you will be all right. Ayan ang pagiging pastol. Ang ibinibigay ng pastol, tanglaw, tapang, tama. Everything is assured that everything is bright. Everything, He is yours to be our might. And He will be there to let us feel everything is all right. Part of my vocation story of our vocation story as priests and religious will not only be stories of our joys. At kung iisipin ko yung mga naging pastol sa buhay ko bilang isang seminarista, I would readily think of my parents and of my family. Hindi naman po ko anak ng kontraktor. Hindi naman po, I would like to say this, although I hate to say this, no, to be information is quite medyo mahal, no? Medyo, no? Kaya naman po, no? But don't you be discouraged. May bibilihing libro, may monthly board and lodging, other expenses in the seminary, ay hindi naman po kaya yan na pasanin ng tatay ko. But I've seen and witnessed shepherds in my parents telling me, everything will be all right, kami bahala. At salamat sa Diyos may tumulong. Kahit nung naordinahan kami, muli, hindi naman ho ko anak ng isang ng government employee o ng contractor, kahit papano nairaos yung mga araw na iyon. Because they've been shepherds telling me everything will be all right. And in the course of my formation, I have been doubting and I have been planning to go out of the seminary. Panganay po ako. At nung nagkasakit ang tatay ko, sabi ko, parang hindi naman na yata tama to. Sila naghihirap dahil umuunti na ang sweldo ng tatay ko, samantalang ako dito. 5 beses sa isang araw kumakain, secured sa seminaryo, baka panahon na para lumabas. Nung pong college ako, sabi ko, pang 7 taon ko na sa loob ng seminaryo. Baka sa susunod na taon, baka pwede nang lumabas para namang makita at maramdaman ko ano yung normal na buhay ng isang lalaki. At dumating muli sa punto, unti na lamang po magiging pari na kami. Ano ba kayang plano kaya sa amin? Ipagpapatuloy pa ba kami? Baka panahon na nga para lumabas. But there came shepherds who shed their light and their might to us. Huwag panghinaan ng loob. Magsumikap, magdasal. Kapag ka nakikita namin yung mga kaibigan naming pare, sige lang, Huwag magpapatukso, huwag magpapadala sa emosyon, magdasal, pagsikapan, continue to discern. And we've witnessed how shepherds shed their light. They gave us their presence to be our might and led us to experience everything will be all right. My dear sisters and brothers, we hope that shepherds, such these people, such kinds, and such in the like of Jesus, may assure us everything will be bright, everything will be might, and everything will be all right. Ganyan nawa po ang isang puso ng pastol na makita ho natin sa bawat isa. Pastol hindi lang sa pari, pastol sa mga magulang po ninyo, sa mga kasama ninyo ngayon, sa mga tao sa paligid natin, sa mga pastol na aagapay sa atin bilang isang bayan, bilang isang simbahan. Shepherds who will prepare a table for us, assuring us everything will be bright, I will be your might, and everything will be all right. So that with the psalmist, we can all together assure, indeed, the Lord is my shepherd, there is nothing I shall want. Dahil si Jesus ang pastol ko, may mabuting pastol sa katabi ko. Hindi ako maghihirap, hindi ako mawawala, palagi akong tatanglawan.